All right, welcome back to the Eagermans. In this podcast, we'll be discussing a bunch of topics, all right, ranging from dating, relationships, martial arts, personal development, lifestyle, gym, fitness, everything. All right, this is my very first podcast in a professional podcasting studio, and I've got the man himself, Dan, with me. Dan,
Yeah, Daniel Cuttle.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm brilliant. It was a bit of a stressful journey here, like trying to bump the trains and that, but I ended up here.
yeah,
Wow.
you got here. That's the main thing, man. I appreciate you coming. It's very humble of you indeed.
No. Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no worries, man. So, how would you go about describing yourself to someone who hasn't come across you before?
Oh, okay, I'll describe myself as a woodpecker. So, like, I'm relentless. I've always bounced between hobbies. I started YouTube quite early.
Really? How old were you when you first started YouTube?
I've been doing it since I was a kid, like, to be honest.
Really?
I was streaming Fortnite. I was making Fortnite montages, mainly gaming.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, I get hyper fixated on one thing.
Right.
And like, I bounce between it. I think it's, I haven't really spoke about this, but I can get so good at like one thing, but I focus all my attention onto it. So it started off with Fortnite streaming,
Right.
YouTube, stuff like that. And I've slowly built my way up to, ended up fighting. Like,
Right.
I discovered fighting through, I think it's a Rocky Balboa film I watched.
I've heard of that
Rocky,
movie.
yeah. You gotta watch
That
that.
has inspired a lot of people, isn't it, that movie? There's one scene in that. Have you heard of David Goggins?
Yeah.
Right, so when he was doing his 4,000 pull-up challenge, he had that music on
Yeah.
straight for like 8 hours. It was mental.
It's literally like the go-to motivation. Like,
Yeah.
if you want a bit of motivation, just watch that film. It's
Yeah. Have you been showing your face on YouTube right from the beginning?
I wasn't allowed because my parents were good. They were cautious about like fame. They're always like, waited till I'm a bit older to know if it's what I really want. Like, they didn't want me to get famous when I was younger, and then if I didn't want to be famous when I'm older, if you get what I mean.
But did you know from the beginning that you will get famous at some point?
Oh yeah, I always knew at the back of my head, like, as the years gone on,
Uh-huh.
I knew I never wanted to be normal. Like,
Right.
there's always something more there. I don't know where it come from, but my dad's always taught me and my brother to be like grafters. Like, we've always had to earn our own money. Like, it's not that they don't have money, it's that they taught us the right lesson.
Yeah, be independent, man. Not
Yeah.
relying on daddy's money. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And at what age did you start showing your face to the world then?
What age? It was about, to be fair, I did a Fortnite
Right.
vid and I showed my face pretty early. That was around about 15, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I was doing YouTube for time. Like,
Right.
now I think about it, I've done a whole journey. I've done all sorts in the back
Right.
before this channel.
Yeah. Did you ever get nervous at the idea of like, putting yourself out there? What would people think and
Yeah.
all that stuff? Because that's something that haunted me for a very long time. Like the idea of becoming an entrepreneur came to my mind around the time when I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
And then about a few years ago, I found out that, okay, you know what? Creating content is one way to get there, right?
Yeah.
But I was always scared of what people would think of me, especially my family, my friends, and then people at work. Is that something that ever happened to you?
Yeah, so when I was a bit younger, in like year 7, I went to my first school and I got bullied.
Right.
Like, because I'm quite a bit like abnormal.
Right.
Like, I weren't a normal kid.
Right. You were different from the rest.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But I was like, I like to, like, I don't know, everyone slaps labels on it, but I'm not going to. But if you knew me back in the day, like, I'm very different, like, weird. But weird because,
In a good way.
Yeah.
You're just a very energetic person.
yeah, that's
Is
it.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like me. I'm like fucking hyper energetic, man.
Yeah.
I've got unlimited energy in me. And some people look at that and think something wrong with him. I've had people tell me I've got issues at work
Yeah.
because of my energy levels.
Yeah, in this, like, it's becoming more normalised now because of social media. I think the people who do the best at social media, you notice that none of them are really that normal. They've all got a screw loose.
They've got screwed. They've got
Yeah.
something with them, isn't it? Some sort of
Yeah.
issues, but like they're different.
I just see it as a benefit. Like, it's the energy levels that They just have different energy levels, don't they?
So then, when you decided to put yourself out there, were you scared of what those people would think of you?
Well, oh yeah, and then so I got bullied, so I moved schools,
Right.
year 7, year 8-ish, and this new school was like, I'd just come in being a weirdo. I remember the first day, I was making noise, I was just being myself, because I was like, fuck it, I've already been bullied once, I may as well just fully...
You're just a loud person, yeah.
Yeah, be
Cool.
with it. So I was pretending I was Harry Potter on a broomstick going around, and then everyone rated me at that school, and it was like, who's this funny new kid? Because this, I don't know what it was, but
Were you like the class clown?
yeah, I fully embraced it
Yeah.
instead of just holding back at my old school. And then from there on, people knew me as a character who was like a class clown, like
Gotcha.
messed about and that. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just post videos of me in the gym and what I'm interested in, but people know I'm a bit different, so I was more accepted in my new school.
Oh, right.
So that's where the journey started, yeah.
Yeah.
When I went to my second school, yeah.
Right. But you didn't have any issues with like putting yourself out there? Because I look back at my life, right, and the idea to create content came to my mind around the time I dropped out of uni, which was in 2021.
Yeah.
And from then until now, I haven't accomplished much, only because I was just scared of what people would think of me. So like, I joined a corporate job. I started working in a hotel as a bartender, and then a few months of working as a bartender, started working as a receptionist and a reception supervisor, and then I progressed to a duty manager. And then a duty manager is not a senior role, but it's not a junior role either. You're like in the middle, so you're a leader to some people, and then you've got your leaders, and at the back of my mind, I always knew that as much as I love my job, it's just not something I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, I want to become an entrepreneur. And so creating content was a little difficult for me, because I was like, oh, what if my bosses come across my videos? What if my family and friends come across these videos? Are they going to think it's cringe, this and that? But like, I just had to fight the fear. I just had to I was like, well, at the end of the day, I have to put food on my plate. So why do I care about what other people think of me? Is that something that happened?
I think I've always accepted it. Like, it's come down to two things. I've worked a really crap job, like loading boxes, UPS.
Okay.
And it's like, which pain do I want to suffer? Do I want to suffer the pain of being famous and getting people asking for photos and appreciate my work for the rest of my life?
Right.
Or would I rather be doing boxes or a job that I wouldn't want to do? Like,
Absolutely. It's like most people have the patience to be in a job for like 20, 30 years, but they don't have the mindset to grind for like 2-3 years and attain that financial freedom, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me more about your corporate job. Have you how many of those jobs have you had in your...
Oh, I'll tell you what, for anyone feeling bad about themselves if they didn't get accepted to a job, I didn't get accepted to McDonald's. And that's
Actually,
that is a serious achievement. Like, you must be doing something wrong to not get accepted to McDonald's.
really?
I think I let something slip in my interview. I think it was like I said, UPS was making me depressed. I don't know why I was slagging off my old job, because
Yeah, you should. That's not something you should ever do in your interview, That's...
I'll just be honest. I let things slip, and it's like,
I get you.
yeah.
And their perception of you was probably, okay, he's just a grumpy bastard that complains about everything. He's not the right one.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you applied for McDonald's?
17, 18, around. I was in sixth form, so
Oh yeah.
whatever age you are then. Like,
So like a part-time job.
yeah.
Ah.
I've done gardening. I've had all sorts of side hustles. I tried Amazon FBA.
Oh yeah.
Didn't really get anywhere with that,
Right.
because I was doing YouTube at the same time. Like, I've noticed it's my energy. I don't like to split it.
Right.
I like to do one thing, and I like to do it good.
I get you. Yeah, I think there's people out there that spread themselves too thin amongst multiple things, and then they never achieve
Anything.
get anything anywhere with it. Whereas if you just focus on one thing and you decide to grow it, you'll see results eventually, right?
Yeah, the way I see it is like, you're never going to catch 2 rabbits. You always chase 1 rabbit.
Yeah.
And you get the better results. But you can always maintain it after you got the better results. So, for example, I've had stages where it's months of just boxing and taking on fights, and now I'm really good at fairly good at boxing.
Yeah.
Really good at boxing, yeah,
Yeah.
in a humble way. But I can maintain
your videos, man. You're damn good.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But I've done it consistently for like I've done it for 3 years now, but I've had months where it's consistent, taking on fights. And now it's like my months now are just built up of YouTube. And then it'll probably switch back to like, I don't know, maybe MMA fights or getting on Misfits. But there should be months where you're just dedicated on one thing, in my opinion, because like, I think you just get further.
Yeah. So when did you start creating martial arts videos? Because that's when you really started traveling and going out there and like putting yourself in front of the camera properly, right?
I'll tell you, so I was always doing, so I had my boxing stage, but the videos were doing crap, like, well, I say crap, it was getting a couple K views, but I wanted big numbers. So I tried to go for like, I was doing penny challenges where I'd travel with my mate and we'd travel the whole UK with like 1 penny. And we'd go to Ibiza, no money challenges. They were really entertaining and fun to make, but they also got me nowhere. And
Really?
yeah,
You would think something like that would blow up.
exactly. That's why we did it, but it did.
Right.
And then
Surprising.
it was the Asia trip. Thailand and Muay Thai's always been popping off. And watching it on YouTube, like it plants seeds in your brain. Like you probably got now from watching me, little seeds of you wanting to go.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I told you, right? I sent my coach a message. I was like, "Hey, what does it take to travel to Thailand for like a week just to film a few Muay Thai videos?" And he's like, "I've got plenty of connections. I can do it for you." Yeah, it was definitely
Exactly.
fascinating. Yeah.
And I think everyone's got that in now. It's just you got to pull the trigger. I had a trust fund, luckily, which gave me a huge boost. But I decided to go out there and just see what I can do. And I was all boxing, and then I did a bit of Muay Thai, and I needed money because I was running out of money. So I got a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
I DM'd a bunch of fighting brands.
Right.
I got a boxing one, quite a good boxing one, but I turned that down because Ex-Martial, the one that I've got at the moment, bearing in mind at this time I'm a boxer, and this was an MMA brand, this was a whole new world. So I was like, they were giving me a certain amount of commission, which was pretty good, and certain amount of money per video, and I've never had an affiliate, so I was like, screw it, I'll take on this new one and switch the channel around.
Yeah.
The first MMA video I did in Bali, it's at like 130, 40k at the moment.
Wow.
Which for my channel was really good at
Yeah,
the
of
time.
course.
Still is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is the way. MMA audience is so much bigger. And I was like, I found the passion. Like I was super passionate about boxing, but then the same passion I had about MMA because I had other external results like views, YouTube, money. And yeah, it's all like people try and find their passion and make money about their passion.
Right.
But you realise like you can make anything your passion.
Absolutely.
If you're good at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't believe in the idea of passion.
Yeah.
I really don't, because like imagine a 17, 18-year-old kid that has just come out of school and he's
Yeah.
told to follow his passion. He's going to be clueless. He's going to be like, what the fuck you want
Passion's drinking and going to
Exactly,
clubbing.
partying and messing about, right?
Yeah.
It's the idea of passion. It sounds as if there's a bunch of stars out there and they'll somehow just connect, and then bang, you'll find this one thing that'll give you unlimited happiness and fulfillment, when in reality life is about going out there, experimenting, failing, getting back up again, and just doing whatever it is that you fucking need to do, you know. But going back to your martial arts journey, did you travel to Asia with your mates?
So the video the guy I was doing Abo, I was doing penny challenges with. I travelled there with him. Like this was last minute because
Right.
we made mates in the summer or something, and my plan was to go out for the winter. So he came out. I ended up doing another video getting addicted to cigarettes. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that one.
That was crazy. I was genuinely addicted, so I was like, this is gonna bang views. I know how to quit because I knew about the book beforehand.
Right.
You know the book Alan Carr's Easy Way.
No, I haven't heard of that.
It's no one believes me when I say it, but I read a book and I quit. Well, I didn't read. I audio booked it.
Right, yeah.
Free promo for that guy, but yeah, it's a good book
Yeah.
for anyone.
How did you get into cigarettes in the first place?
Oh, you know, when you go to Thailand, like it's all a culture shock, and I got dragged into the partying. I don't say dragged in, like I enjoy partying,
Yeah.
and I chose to party with my mate, doing these challenges, and someone gives you a cigarette one day and you're hooked like that.
Is that why? Is that where your your addiction came from Thailand?
No, I was doing snuffs before, and I've always been addicted to nicotine.
Right.
And I was like, there's a lot of things happening in this traveling. Like, in these 6 months, I'm changing a lot of things rapidly. Like, I'm getting sponsors, I'm moving location to location. So I was just quickly evolving, and I thought, this addiction's holding me back. I'm going to get super addicted for a vid, bang some views, but also quit for good. I haven't smoked since last year.
Oh, really?
I've totally quit, and it was reading a book.
Well done.
So
Well done. I can't relate because
that's good. Never do it.
yeah. No. The reason why I can't relate is because I can't fucking quit.
Oh, what did you smoke?
Yeah. I started smoking around the time I joined hospitality.
Yeah.
And hotels, man, I'm telling you, you've got human chimneys walking around. Like every 10 minutes, you'll get people going to the smoking area, just quick cigarette or two, and they call you with them. And I don't know, blame people for my.
No, I get what you mean. Yeah.
I take full responsibility for falling down this trap, but essentially, it's where my addiction started. And I used to smoke a lot before. I don't smoke much now. I'm quitting because obviously
Alan Carr's the easy way.
Yeah,
You quit, trust me.
but I'm obviously, it's a bit hypocritical of me to sit here and talk about male lifestyle optimization and build a brand when I do things like these myself. So I'm definitely trying to quit, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's like that's my personal battle that I'm fighting on my self-improvement journey. So
the people at the top, like of the top of this niche, shall we say, like Andrew Tate,
Hamza. Yeah.
Well, Hamza doesn't do it anymore, but you see a lot of them that they're like the role models to people in our niche, like
our space,
young masculine men. And when they're smoking, it seemed like I used to think it was acceptable because they're doing it, but then smoking is bad.
Man, it's harmful for your health. It's basically cancer sticks, isn't it? What do you gain from it?
You don't get anything.
You don't
like
get anything.
Even the buzz is an illusion. It's the same.
It is an illusion.
Holding your breath.
People, and I've fallen on the trap of thinking that it helps me deal with stress, when in reality
it made the stress.
It fucking made this stress. It makes it worse. And so now I'm just at a stage where like I need to quit, and I'm definitely getting there. Just not there quite yet, but I'm sure.
Read the book, bro.
Yeah.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah.
Like there's so many. Even the language there, like you need to quit. Like it's the same what I hear my dad saying. You either quit, you either a smoker or you're not. Like even if you had one cigarette a week or a day, you're still a smoker.
That's true.
But the only way I've found is the book. I don't know what I'm promoting.
What is it in that book that helped you quit?
It's a long read, but it rewires your brain. So like you're allowed to smoke whilst you're doing it, but it rewires every single belief, and it's like I had to listen to it 3 times.
Right.
So it's like deep in my subconscious, but
does the book dive into the consequences of
no.
Then
It actually doesn't. Everyone knows what happens if you smoke.
right.
It does total off.
Smoke.
Yeah. It doesn't even speak about how bad it is. Like they know how bad it is. It speaks a little bit, but it's more about rewiring the belief. It's like the whole nicotine, like the buzz you get off cigarettes is all false. Smokers smoke to feel how a normal person does anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's just literally relief.
Yes,
It's
and
like-
you don't crave them anymore.
No.
Good, very good.
It's like a little nicotine monster that if you read the book, it like kind of kills it by reprogramming it.
I'm gonna have to read that book now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
But going back to martial arts, what was it that made you start martial arts in the first place?
So as well as the Rocky film, it was like I have a vague memory of like a couple things. It was a couple lads. We were after an event. Like we were 16, but it was an under 16s nightclub type event, D&B event.
Right.
And a few lads come and slept over after the event. And I had a pair of boxing gloves, 1 pair. So me and my mates was fully scrapping it out with 1 glove each.
Right.
And me and my mates, we never fought before, but we were going for it, and we were like, oh, we're actually all right. With the lads like all gassing you up, and they're like, go on, lads, with 1 glove.
Yeah.
In my living room. And we're like, as well as that, I watched the Rocky film, and that's like, yeah, I've got to try this boxing, give it a go. It all started with boxing.
Right.
And it's I've always been like I've always switched between gyms for some reason. Like, I can never stay at a gym for longer than a couple months. Like, I've travelled to I've done every gym in my local area. I don't know why, just bouncing. I've done amateur a little bit.
Is it because you get bored of the
I think
space, or is it because you just want to meet new people?
it's a mixture of both, but like,
Both, yeah.
I don't want to put labels on things, but everyone my whole life's told me I got ADHD, and I dig into it a bit because I can see like the symptoms, and I think bouncing around just keeps my brain fresh. Like,
Oh, fair.
I like new challenges, and that's why I'm doing MMA at the moment. Like, I'm not bored of boxing. I love boxing, but I want to bounce around, do challenges.
You're just a very spontaneous guy. That's
Yeah,
what
that
it
is-
isn't it? You
that's-
just want to try a bunch of things. Like,
yeah.
you have to be sick in the head to pack your bags and fuck off to Thailand to record a video. Like,
I had nothing to lose. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely, man.
Everything to
It's
gain.
actually quite admirable. It's very inspirational for someone like me because I'm into Muay Thai.
yeah.
And like the idea of going to another country and training there, it just sounds so cool. And like the fact that you've done it, it's just it's admirable.
The thing is, I think it's so easy to take action when you know what you're doing. Like, if every action is for the greater good, like, I always knew as a kid I want to be a YouTuber. That's the one thing. So with that direct focus, I can make as many mistakes as I want leading up to like the one purpose of becoming a YouTuber. Now I'm pretty much already a YouTuber though. Like, I'm earning almost a normal salary just doing what I love. So
Yeah, fantastic, man. I mean, you would look if I was to look at your channel for the very first time right now,
Yeah.
and scroll through it, I'd think you're a professional YouTuber who's been doing this for like a decade or something, because your content is just up there, man. Like
Thank you.
the voiceover that you do, the quality of the content itself, the sort
Yeah.
of people you collaborate with, it's just fantastic. Everything.
You need to surround yourself with people who have already done it. So I've had so many mentors in the game in everything. So Muay Thai, YouTube, mindset, business. I've always surrounded myself with the best. Somehow, I think you attract it. Like, the better you become, the better you build yourself. It's all about the belief of who you are up here, and people recognise the real. Like, I've been around some famous people in Bali, and they've rated me because they've seen a bit of themselves in me. Like, they're all. You just gotta like surround yourself.
Yeah,
You learn golden nuggets from them.
Yeah, it's like you become the average of the 5 people you surround yourself around
It's totally true.
with all the time, right? Absolutely agreed. Certainly my life started to change when I started surrounding myself with a personal trainer, a Muay Thai trainer.
Sick, yeah.
You know, even now, people like you, like, it's a pleasure to be sitting with you and having a conversation, because it subconsciously rewires your mind. It's like, okay, I'm taking tiny steps to get there, you know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man. Did the idea of self-defense motivate you to start Muay Thai?
Well, it all started from boxing. Muay Thai is like, I just saw a lot of it on YouTube. Like, I started with boxing, and then I was always watching these self-improvements. I've always loved Hamza. Hamza's one of my biggest role models.
Really?
Who I actually met.
You met him?
I met in Bali, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, mate, he's sick. But I've always watched like Jack Hopkins.
Yeah. All these guys in that
All these guys,
space.
they've been.
What about First Man?
I watched a bit of First Man. He, I don't know why. I watched him the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's him that sort of flipped the switch.
Really?
Everyone, it was First Man. Chris, he sort of motivated me, inspired me to go out there and create content. Because, like, his transformation is very visible.
Yeah.
Like, he is that guy that went from being a 3 out of 10 to a fucking 7, 8, 9 out of a 10.
Yeah.
You know, and if you look at his journey, it's just inspirational. Even his content, I feel like his content is very raw, it's very relatable. It's just my type of content.
I think it's who you relate. I think it's like the personal who you relate to as a creator. Like, Hamza's a bit like me. He's very autistic with his things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Constantly doing different things.
yeah, I see like a bit of me and Hamza, a bit of Hamza in me. What the hell? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but like, it's who you relate to more, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's very relatable
Yeah.
because he has phases. He
He does go through quite
Yeah, he
phases,
does.
whereas First Man is much more stable.
Yeah, that's why. So You're probably more stable. I don't know.
Well, I move slow, but I make sure my moves are calculated.
Yeah, that's good. That's probably why you like First Man more.
Yeah, that's
And I like Hamza. 'cause
yeah.
Hamza's a new person every month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like one of the things that got me into Muay Thai was this idea of being able to defend myself, especially when I'm, let's say, out late at night and then we get into a bit of a, with someone.
I think it's a bare minimum, like for a man.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
I think gym's a bare minimum strength, but then fighting's like it's hard. But every man needs to learn how to fight because you can carry yourself with that confidence.
Yeah. I uploaded a video a few weeks ago about how martial art will turn you into a fucking weapon.
Yeah.
And in that video, I spoke about how it's like an extra arrow you have in your arsenal that you can utilize at any time.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but it's always there when times require you to, And one of the things that got me into Muay Thai was this idea of being capable of fighting. I remember this was the day before our GCSE results. So me and two of my mates were walking through the park. This was late in the evening, around 9 p.m. and we had these three guys approach us trying to attempt to mug us, but they couldn't. And I remember one of them punched me, but because they punched me in my jaw, it kind of hurt him more than it hurt me. So he backed off. And then I used that as an opportunity to fucking run like a lion.
Yeah.
Straight out the park. And then my mates ran in the opposite direction. And we managed to get away. But like, there was something about that moment, that experience that was like, it's like, I wish I just fought them off in that moment.
Yeah.
I wish I just beat the shit out of them.
You didn't have to. You hurt his hand with your jaws.
I did hurt his hand with my jaw, but like, it's one of those things that I'll never forget because it just what got me into Muay Thai. It's like, have you heard of Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jordan Peterson, man, I love him. He's great. Like, he is the godfather of this self-improvement industry for men. He talks about how you need to become a monster.
Yeah.
He talks about how being virtuous is not about being weak. Being virtuous is about being a monster, but learning how to control that side of you.
Yeah.
It's like what Bruce Lee said: being a warrior in a garden is much better than being a gardener in a war.
Yeah.
Right? Powerful quote. But that's essentially what got me into Muay Thai.
So the thing is, I've heard a really good analogy switch for that. That analogy, you'd rather be a warrior in a garden. Sometimes you got to be the gardener in the war to become the warrior. Like, imagine a warrior in a garden. He'd get like depressed because it's not enough for him. It's a warrior in a garden, but sometimes you are the gardener. You may as well step into the war. I learned that with my first battle. Like, with my first fight.
Yeah.
There's never like I love like Roman Empire shit, and like I listen to that type of music.
Oh, do you?
Because I imagine like me conquering, and I listen to the music, and it's I'm into all that stuff. But
I think if you dig a layer below what I said earlier about being a warrior in a garden, not a gardener in a war, then I think you're right. But like on a base level, it's always beneficial to have that skill as a man, as opposed to not having it. Do you think learning to fight changes a man's character?
Yeah,
Yeah,
without a doubt. Yeah.
How has it changed yours?
You can just take more shit, like the pressure of having to fight, knowing you're going to fight another man, it makes other mundane pressures less. Like, before I was a fighter, imagine I was getting here and the trains were like a bit of hard to navigate.
Right.
Like, that would have really stressed me out. I would have been like, oh, what?
Yeah, what do I do? Yeah.
After having fights, it's like, it's just, who cares? Like,
right.
It's that type of stuff.
It's that type of stuff, and a lot of people don't realize that. It's like, I have this thing I believe in called the domino effect, where once you develop the courage to push one domino, you'll see all the rest fall down. Just join a martial arts club, right? Whatever it is, boxing or Muay Thai, and then after like 6 months, you'll see other areas of your life improve instantly as a result of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you learn how to fight, the chances of you getting into a fight become much more less, because the next time you're being confronted, you just carry yourself in a way where the other person can sense, okay, right.
Yeah.
If shit was to hit the fan here, he'd get a hit or two,
That happened to me the other week.
Really?
I was in Liverpool and this guy was just giving it, and I just absolutely started on it. I forgot what I said. I was a bit drunk, but I was like, started on him and he backed off. So like, it's not worth it, but it's like, you can scare people. Like, it's better to be feared. What is the saying? It's better
to be feared than loved. That's the
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is it. But yeah, I'd rather be loved, to be fair. But fear is a good thing.
I think if you're feared, then you are essentially making the boundaries very clear, right?
Yeah.
So people don't push it.
Yeah.
But then you also want to make sure that you're loved as well.
Yeah.
You know, I get you. There's a balance that you have to strike somewhere there. I'm curious to learn about your journey to Thailand, man, for Muay Thai. Was that just to was that like an attempt to create content that would blow up, or was it because you were genuinely curious to?
Yeah, to be honest, I've always like looking for ways to expand. It's like they go hand in hand. My dream as in sixth form, I remember I was always thinking and watching videos of Thailand Muay Thai.
Oh, really?
Like I've just always wanted to do it because it's shown to me so much in this self-improvement community. So I've seen it that much, and I've wanted to do it.
Did you go there with your mate?
Yeah, I went there with my mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do it, but yeah.
I feel like this is the sort of shit you and I would do really well.
Yeah.
Book a flight, fuck off, you know?
Yeah, we can do it if you want.
No, I'm down for it.
I'm going to this November, yeah.
Are you going this November?
Because I went last winter.
Right.
I plan to stay winter in Asia,
Right.
summer here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Like in a hotel or
Just whatever.
apartments and stuff?
Yeah,
But for how long do you stay there?
6 months.
Really?
Yeah, because I love Bali. Bali's really good.
Yeah, right.
It's got people full of us. Like,
Really?
but they're all shredded. They all think smart. They're all doing content. Like, that's why I love it. It's like a cheap holiday Dubai.
Yeah.
I've never been to Dubai. Have you?
You know what? November it is. We're going there.
All right.
I'm coming with you.
Sam,
Yeah, because I've always wanted to go to Thailand, and especially after having watched your videos, I'm just even more curious now.
Yeah.
And I want to take my Muay Thai to the next level now. Like I've been doing it for the last, so I used to do it before my arm injury, right?
Whoa, what happened?
Yeah, I know, right? Damaged my main arch.
How'd you do that?
I was messing around with one of my mates, and I was pushing the door against him, and you know the wooden bit in the middle. I had my hand there, and then just slipped onto the glass pane on the side, went right through it, and then I pulled it right back out again. That's when most of the damage happened. So
That looks grim.
yeah, that's fucking bad, isn't it? So I used to do Muay Thai before that,
Yeah.
and then this slowed me down by like good 2
Yeah, I
years,
can imagine.
2.5 years, and so I've it's been about, I would say, about 8-9 months since I've started doing it again, and I'm getting there. My confidence I can feel it going up,
Yeah.
but I need to take it to the next level now. I think going to Thailand would be the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So something that we should definitely look into.
I know it's easy to say because I've already done it, but it's not actually like, do you think there's an element that's scary or it's hard to go there?
Right. So this is the thing, right? I'm the sort of person that would do things like skydiving. I would strap myself to a plane and do all these like risky,
Yeah.
life-threatening, stunts. But for some reason, the idea of going to another place, another country,
Well,
it's a bit daunting, man.
the more you're in fire, the more heat you can take. Like, I think this is the most developed the most developed I've got in a quick amount of time ever. Like, is every young man, if you're doing this sort of path, fighting, whatever, every young man should just travel.
Yeah.
It's just like absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
Rewatch,
advised.
right? Yeah.
I've been advised. Like, I've always been a career-focused guy. So, people ask me even at work, like, if I book a 2-week holiday, like, are you going anywhere? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just off work. And then they're like, we should do something. You're young. Go travel. I'm like, I'd rather just focus on my career, build my life, and then travel when I'm like in my 40s or 50s.
No, but there's like different compounded effects you can't actually like think of before you, like, after you've done it. Am I waffling today a bit? I think I'm no, I'm trying to spit my words out, but I'm waffling.
You just be you, bro. Literally, just you be you.
What I'm trying to say is there's advantages that you can't see until you've actually done it. Like, people don't understand how much my brain has developed since I've travelled Asia.
Really?
Like, there's so much just happened. I lived a whole lifetime. I forgot who I was. Like, I reinvented myself out there.
Like, you're no longer risk averse. Like, you don't care. You just go out there and do it.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, but also loads of other additional benefits. Like, the whole way I think has changed. Like, I can mould everything to a positive now because I've been in the shit out in Asia. Like, I'd lived so many adventures out there that I just know how to turn shit and turn it into gold.
Yeah. What's your fondest memory of Thailand?
I had quite a lot of bad memories, like, because I was doing a lot of degeneracy, and I had to get to that low level that bad. It was like, it had to be that shit so I could work up from there. So everything else was good. It was all shit and degenerate until I started martial arts again. Martial arts is it just structures your life. I just feel, as much as I don't like fighting, like actually fighting, because I don't want to damage my brain, I feel so much fulfillment in that high stress, in that pressure.
Yeah, there's something about it, man.
Yeah. And it's like, I think I've just got to be a fighter. As much as I don't try and avoid it, I obviously fight a lot and I love it, but I want to protect my brain at the same time. But
I get you.
I love the fights.
You're not planning on becoming a professional fighter, right?
It's never my plan, but
Yeah.
I probably will. Like, Misfits is the big goal. But it's all it's weird because I've always been entrepreneurial. But a lot of it's come from money and fame. I don't know. I think in this day and age, money and fame's more like accepted as
Status symbol.
yeah, a status symbol. And like, yeah, a lot of it just comes from wanting to be more, like be the max potential.
Would you say you're like a naturally ambitious person?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it runs in the family a bit because
Really?
yeah,
Good.
our dad's my brother's like cutting hair at the moment, but we both sold sweets, me and my brother.
Yeah.
I've always been a grafter, always selling stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I've been trying to make money.
Trying to make money.
Because my dad never bought us clothes, but he showed us the value of money quite early. So done all sorts.
When did you first start working or like earning?
In school, I was selling sweets and I was doing like UPS. So I was earning a bit in school just on the side.
Yeah.
And I added that with my trust fund, and then that's how I got to Asia. That's how I managed to have 6 months out there, and I could learn loads of shit. I could make loads of mistakes, and that's why I had such a transformation, because I weren't worried about money. I had a couple grand saved up that I could just throw about. And
Did that all come from like you selling sweets and working at UPS?
mainly trust funds, but
So the money you earned from these jobs, did you like then put it
Yeah.
in the trust fund?
yeah.
Oh, and did that then grow over time?
Yeah, it's like the trust fund and what I've earned all mixed together, and I just spent all my money.
How much are we talking, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, I might as well tell you. So altogether, I spent in Asia in the 6 months, I spent 14 grand.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but fuck it, I'll just share it. I think 8 grand was trust fund, and 6 grand. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, 6 grand was made by me.
Right.
So I spent it all, and it was the best money I've ever spent, because that, just the way I can think now, like, I know I'll never be poor again, and I am poor now, like, I'm broke bank account, but I've got an income which I come back with, I left with 14k, but I've come back to England with experience, wisdom, a sponsor.
Right, that's the thing, man.
Like, it's a trade-off, and I'm only 20, like, I knew I was willing to take that risk. And now it's all paying off.
Right, this is the thing. It's like a lot of guys our age prioritize money over experience, and I think that's wrong. That's really wrong. Like, I've got a few people at work who are very competent, who are very capable, they're very young as well. And I tell them, like, take this position, apply here, like, progress. And then they're like, oh yeah, but the money's not that good. I'm like, fuck the money. The money can come later. For now, what you need is experience.
Yeah.
And that knowledge. have you read this book called The Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett?
No, but I listen to his podcast all.
Yeah, I listened.
But yeah,
So in that book, he discusses the 5 buckets that you need to fill to
Yeah.
become successful, basically. And it starts off with knowledge. It's like the more knowledge you can hold, the more skills you can develop. The more skills you have, the more your network can expand. The more your network can expand, the more opportunities you can land. The more opportunities you have, the more your resources get, and then it's just that constant cycle that will help you become successful. And I try drilling that into like my friends like head and stuff, you know. I keep on telling
some people don't want to learn. Some people want to be like their pain points aren't strong enough. Like our pain points, I had to go to Asia because I was insecure of I had really bad acne in the winter, and I was like, I didn't want to stay because I knew sun was good for my skin.
right.
And I was like, I'm not staying in the UK, so I may as well make it productive and travel and build my thing. And it all went hand in hand. Like, I think the dots only add up looking backwards. Like, everything happens for a reason. All these disadvantages, you could call them, everyone has disadvantages. There's no point complaining about them. Use them to your advantage.
Yeah.
And it's not always black and white. How are you going to do that? But me having really bad acne, okay, I'll go in the sun in the winter. Wow, look at me now. I've got a couple thousand subs and whatnot, and I've got an income.
Yeah. Did your acne affect your dating life?
It affects me really mentally. Like, it made me quite stoic, to be honest. Like, I've still got a lot of the stoic lessons because it's like you detach from your feelings when I feel like I look shit for like in the winter. It's like I felt numb because I numbed the pain. There's no point feeling sorry for myself. So I was like,
You're just like, fuck it.
yeah. And in that time, it was I forgot. It was like maybe was it last winter? I'd like to say, and all I was doing was boxing. Like I had a lot of pain and insecurity.
So were you boxing to compensate for
Yeah.
security and for
Yeah.
Right.
All I was doing was boxing. Like, I was getting super good, super quick. It was a phase, but it was all to compensate, as you say, yeah.
Yeah, right.
'Cause
And
I didn't feel good. So I was like, redirected the energy.
yeah.
So everyone, it doesn't have to come from, it's nicer if it comes from passion and love, but sometimes you got to redirect. Like, you can't sit in bed. I couldn't sit in bed and feel sorry for myself. Sometimes it is pain points that build the character. Now I'm pretty stoic. And that's why I had the balls to go out, because it was like, I stay the same and stay in England and have a shit winter.
Yeah.
Loads of acne, feeling cold, just boxing.
Miserable. Yeah.
Or I can just go. So it's more painful to stay the same. So I just went.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to be nosy in your personal life. But
Oh, go
how's
on.
dating life looking like now? Is there a difference now that you've somewhat started attaining success?
Yeah, like I feel comfortable speaking to girls now. Like,
Yeah.
and I think there's still an element of that acne in my head, but it's like it's a lot better now. Like, I'm a lot more comfortable in myself. I know where I'm heading. I've got clarity. I've got vision. So I see it now as I'm quite picky with my women, like, unless it's for fun, because it's the same as you spend your what was the saying? The 5 people you spend your time with.
Time with, yeah.
It's especially for women because
you'll be
sharing
most of your
so-
time with your lady, right?
Yeah.
You have to be careful with who you're with.
And I haven't found the one yet, and I'm like not rushing.
Yeah, you really shouldn't.
But
shouldn't.
I'm trying to date. Yeah, but
Yeah. What is it? What are some of the qualities you look for in a girl?
it's just like it's how I feel when I'm with them, but it's also like the standard qualities you think of, like not looking for any jezzies, like to wife.
Yeah.
You know, like the standards all men look for, like low body counts, innocent, nice, like someone who would be a good wife and you could spend a lot of time with.
Yeah.
And
what,
attractive.
What about looks?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you like prioritize that?
quite high because I need to be attracted to them. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And physical attraction plays a big role, right?
The thing is, all my mates, like, I've got mates who like to sleep around a lot, and I tell them, like, they're always like, go shag this Jezzy, go shag. But I'm really picky because I'm so what's the word? I'm so picky with myself.
Yourself, yeah.
Like I've been in pain where I couldn't look myself in the mirror, and now I've hold myself to such a high standard.
Right.
In every area of life. Why would I dip for a woman? Like,
I can so relate to that.
And when my standards are that high, like, they're harder to find. They're rarer because they're wanted by the masses. Like,
I totally get you, man. It's like once you have sex with a few women, sex no longer is like appealing. It's like well, I've done it. It's the box I've ticked.
To be fair, I am quite horny, like, recently because I've just been locked in. I've been doing loads of work. And I am trying. I'm like.
Would you say you're a naturally high testosterone guy? Like, do you naturally have that fucking hunger? You know, like.
I don't actually know. Like, I always max out my testosterone, so my test has been high for ages, just because I've done everything in my power to boost it. Like, cold showers, no fap, eating loads of eggs.
Yeah.
So it's always been high recently because
Good.
I'm doing the habits to make it high. So
Yeah. Do you take any herbs and stuff?
nah, not at the moment. I've took ashwagandha in the past, that type of stuff.
Right.
Not at the moment, nah.
You really should, man. You're missing out.
Really?
Trust me.
Take creatine.
Yeah. I take
about-
creatine, but I'm talking about like actual herbs that are designed for that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like I take ashwagandha, I take shilajit, I've got lion's mane gummies, and you can feel the difference instantly. You know?
I'm excited for your supplement then.
The Eagerman's male lifestyle supplements is perfect.
You're going to send me a bottle when...
Hell yeah, you better believe I will, bro. Of course I will. But going back to the confidence bit, what is it that contribute to the confidence? Is it the fact that you started working on yourself as opposed to focusing on women, and then as a result you just became more competent, and then that competence led to your confidence?
I'd like to think I've always been confident. Like, I've always backed myself. That's something... Confidence just comes from belief, like knowing you can do it. And I've had a lot of obstacles that I've got past, and the more you do that, just back yourself more.
You back yourself more, right? It's like you're proving to yourself that, okay, you're capable of doing this. You're capable of getting through the difficult times. Like, the way I look at confidence is, it's like an imaginary board of like accomplishments that you have to basically tick. And then as you're ticking them, your confidence is going higher and higher.
Yeah.
Totally agreed with you, man. Do you think women are a distraction for young men?
Oh yeah, they could either make you or break you. Like, I think women are good. Like, women are great.
Yeah.
But because you have a Conor McGregor and Devin. Like, Devin absolutely
right.
It all depends on the woman.
Depends on who you're with, but like, generally speaking, are they like? So for young ambitious, let's say you or me, right? We're obviously very focused. We know what we have to do in life to get there.
Yeah.
If we were to get into a relationship now, do you think that's going to distract us? And I understand it depends on the woman, obviously.
Yeah.
But
if we're talking like statistic wise, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
When I broke up with my ex, I had a lot of improvement because there was no comfort blanket. It was me on my own. So I was like, shit, I'll just take more risks now. Got nothing to lose.
Yeah, one of the things I realized was when I was in a relationship, I wasn't focusing much on the Eagermans.
Yeah.
It's as if it kind of slowed me down, and that happened on like both occasions, like with both my exes. Like the first one, we were together for about 1 year and 2 months, I think.
Especially in fighting, like, there's a huge difference. I've been huge on nofap. Like, I think it's great for fighting. Like, if you're gonna fight, if I compared my fights where I was fapping and having sex compared to the ones where I was fully locked in, like, discipline goes hand in hand with how much testosterone you've got. Like, when you're operating at such a high level, I think women do weaken the legs. The saying is true. Like, my last camp, I was having sex and I lost, and I'm not going to blame it on that. Like, he was a very good fighter, but I've completely noticed the difference in how much I wanted it. It's how much I wanted it. Like,
It's that hunger, isn't it?
because when you have sex, it's like you completing one of the sex for men. It's sex and love, sex and love, same category, but well, not same. Sex and love and food are the two main things men need. When you've ticked off, well, you've already ticked off food, but you tick off sex, like you feel accomplished. Like, and in that fight, I already felt accomplished before I'd beat him. Like, I was happy going in the ring, but I didn't beat him because I don't want to blame it on.
Balls were drained, man. You didn't have that hunger to go out and fucking beat him
When
up.
your balls are full.
Yeah. When your balls are full, you
want to take over. Because you're horny, you're like hungry, and you got that energy, you got unlimited energy, like right now. So I just try and like, people don't understand how much of a difference it makes. Like, they're surface level, but when you get to these type of levels where you're fully putting everything into your work, you're fighting, there's serious levels to it where these 1% differences make a difference.
So would you say that generally when you're on the path of success, it's better to avoid women for a certain period of time?
Don't avoid women, like
have casual sex, but like don't commit to one. Because look, the way I look at it is, I very firmly believe that a 22-year-old man and a 30-year-old man who is successful, who has achieved something in life, they're both basically competing for the same girl.
Yeah.
It's what I believe in, right? Because a 30-year-old has no issues with dating a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Right? And a 22-year-old also has no issues with dating a 23-year-old. But she's going to go after the 30-year-old because he has obviously made it in life. And so she would feel a certain degree of security that she wouldn't with the 22-year-old. And so it's like you're just better off focusing on yourself, building your career, building your life. And then once you get to a certain stage, then you'll basically start attracting women naturally.
Yeah, I totally agree. However, of the self-improvement, when you get to levels I've been at and you might have been at, you get so autistic about it, like every one thing. And I've noticed, like, it's made me worse with women in the past. So I've had to unlearn some things to, like, be able to speak to women comfortably without thinking, jawline, haircut, whatever.
Yeah.
So I just think, don't...
I mean, I've been there. I'll be very honest with you. I've totally been there. And that's a very high school childish mentality, right? Because as you grow older, you realize women actually look more into a man's character as opposed to his physical appearance. Don't get me wrong. No one wants to date an ugly man or an ugly woman.
Yeah.
Right. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to your character and how you carry yourself as a man. Like, from my experience, I've noticed women are less attracted to how I look and more attracted to my ambition and my hunger for wanting more.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's like
women can sniff ambition.
Yeah. But it's about this idea of how character plays a bigger role in attracting a woman than your physical appearance. You know,
it all depends what spectrum you are on, how many birds you get, well, how many girls you get, sorry. and if you're a virgin, obviously part of your self-improvement is to go out and get girls. If you're a top shagger and what you need to do is business, then you can lay off the women.
Yeah.
But if you're a complete virgin, you may as well put a little...
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if you're a 20, 21, 22-year-old virgin, I think that box needs to be ticked off, right? Because what I also believe in is that female attraction and sleeping with a woman or two just reaffirms your belief in the idea that your genes will get passed over to the next generation of human beings. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I've got a mate and he's gonna be watching this, I know for a fact. 23-year-old fucker, virgin, yep. Give him some advice, please.
22-year-old virgin?
Yeah, give him some advice. Or 23, he's a year older than me actually, 23.
What's his like context? Is he good looking? Is he shredded?
He's a good looking guy. He is a good looking guy.
Is he not trying to get birds?
No, that's his problem, right? Is he doesn't want to put in the effort.
Oh, he's kind of like me. Like, is he quite locked in as well?
Well, the thing with him is, he's a good-looking guy, but I would say his testosterone is not that great. He's pretty.
Eat more eggs. Well, he might eat a lot of eggs. Who knows?
Or the Eagerman supplement when it comes out. And he also doesn't want to put in any effort. So, like I told him, like, you need to go out there, like, put some effort into this shit, man.
Yeah, I've been there. Like, you're putting so much effort into work and that. Sometimes, I don't know, always prioritise purpose and your mission, all that. But women are here to be like, they need men like us to come and sweep in and make their life better. They don't want these fuckboys going around in clubs ruining, just putting their dicks in everyone. They're ruining future wives. Like, there needs people like me and you to come pick them up and save them. Like, no point disregarding women. They're lovely creatures and like creatures, lovely.
Lovely creatures. Yeah. I mean, I used to fancy a girl not long ago, and I used to tell my mates, like, this is the most gorgeous creature I've seen in my life.
Yeah. Never disregard it. And like, your time will come, I think, as well. Like, never rush anything in life. Like, I think the time for building is now. So if you can avoid women and like you feel comfortable with that, then do it. But don't like disregard. If the women, always speak to women in the street and people in the street. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. But I don't know. If he's happy, it depends how happy he is.
I mean, he's a pretty happy guy, but he's just not a social butterfly, you know. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll get there.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's recently gone into the corporate world as well, so he's landed a good job at I think it's at Disney or.
He's probably locked in, but there'll be a point where, like, I was locked in for time when I was out traveling out in Asia, but then there's a point where your energy levels, you've been hyper grinding for that long, you're feeling masculine. There's a time where birds start to become like a lot more of an option. Like, now I've been burnt out recently, and it's like all I want is a girl to have a bit of comfort, have a bit of breathing with. But his time will come. Like, he's not gonna stay like that forever. Unless
I'm just exaggerating a bit. I mean, I'm sure he will get there as well. Yeah.
You know, if he's your mate, he doesn't need to force anything. Like,
no.
Just drop a bit of game here and then, see how it feels.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, he recently just joined the corporate world, and
he's locked in at the moment.
That's a fucking world of its own. Like, once you in the corporate world, what I've noticed is, if you just put your head down and you try to become the best at your job, people will look, women will look, right, and they will naturally get attracted to you. It's not difficult. Yeah, it's not difficult at all. I
think there was a time where women become a problem, is where you're really good with them and you're fucking all the time, but then fucking when you fuck and you come is your energy. So like, if you're doing it too much, you start to lose yourself.
Yeah, totally agreed. So you've been there, right?
No, I don't think I have, to be fair, but no, I might have. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like to the point where you're doing it too much, to the point where that ambition starts to fade, you know? I want to talk a bit more about personal development, your mindset.
Yeah.
Is there one habit that you think changed your life?
Showing up. 20%. Like 20%. Anything worth doing is worth doing 20%. I've been a perfectionist my whole life, but you have to show up for it to work. I tell this to everyone. No one's 100% ever. So you're better off just showing up. Because when you accept challenge, like say you don't want to, you want to turn up to a boxing session. When you accept the challenge and you just embrace the difficulty of showing up to your first boxing lesson, the energy comes out of nowhere. Like, you get adrenaline, God gives you that energy. And like yesterday, I didn't really want to go training. I showed up and all of a sudden I was buzzing. I was wired, like, but before I was feeling lazy, lethargic. The energy comes after the action. Motivation comes after.
Yeah, people don't realize physical movement has the power to alter your body's energy levels and vibrations, right? So you 100%. Can go from feeling lethargic and sluggish to then feeling energetic out of nowhere just from like one simple movement. I've been there. Like I'd dread going to the gym, you know, and then I'm like, yeah, but discipline. I need to do this shit. So I'd get myself out of bed, go there, and then I'm walking back home from a gym session as a totally different person.
Yeah.
It's totally like unbelievable how that can completely change your mood. Totally agree with you, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's your opinion on discipline and motivation? It's a bit of a difficult one, isn't it?
Discipline and motivation. Yeah, discipline's really good. Like, it's a skill you need to be able to build to get any type of success in this world. Like,
there's a lot of young guys out there that get temporary motivation to do something, and then once that fades out, they're back to their normal miserable life.
Yeah, I got a lot of discipline from like long-term goals. Like, if you feel temporary motivation and then you act on that, that's good. However, it's not sustainable if you don't carry it on. Like, there's got to be long-term goals that you actually really want with a burning desire.
So when there are days when you don't feel like working, but you still
Yeah,
put in the work, is it because you think of where you want to be in the next 5-10 years?
Yeah.
That kind of motivates you?
yeah.
Is that what it is?
I started making loads of progress when I made a decade goal. Like, instead of people thinking the short term, but when you have a goal like that's that far away and that big, then it's exciting. It's exciting to wake up to. Like,
So what is your like 10-year?
10-year plan.
where do you wanna-
So I want to live in the Beverly Hills.
Really?
Yeah, five mil a year, $5 million
Cool.
a year from YouTube fighting, and yeah, that's about it. Want a G-Wagon.
Is that your favorite car?
Yeah.
Cool. Mine's the Bentley Continental GT, man. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a beautiful car.
I'm quite like, as you say, spontaneous. So I don't really go into depth with these things. Like, what I think on the spot, I just thought of a house, a car, and then I wrote it all down. It's like, how much do I need, ChatGPT? I need 5 mil a year. So I write it all down, and now that's something exciting to look to. I've got it on my phone screen. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. You're affirming it all.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
I know it, but it is personal, so I'm not going to speak about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fair.
My biggest fear.
Yeah.
It's really personal, so I won't.
Cool. No problem. I totally respect that. I'll tell you mine, and then you can relate to it if you can. My biggest fear is being perceived as incompetent by people. Like, I don't want people to look at me and think he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
That's your fear.
Yeah. Whether that's at work, whether that's in life, in whatever domain I'm in, whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, I want to be competent. I want to be the man that knows what he's doing.
But you can know that, even if other people don't, and it won't matter, because if you back yourself that much, like, it's other people, like, other people's perception of you. It doesn't even matter if you're the man.
I completely get you, but when you're an incompetent man, people can sense that.
Yeah.
They can sense that, and it goes back to that domino effect I was talking about, right? It's like that one big domino of incompetence can then, once that get pushed, it's like people's opinions of you change, and then that affects your opportunities, and then that affects this area of your life, that affects your dating and relationships, that affects your finances.
But isn't your fear more being incompetent than being perceived as incompetent?
Well, I think I wouldn't say.
Because if you know you're not,
No, my fear is
you're not incompetent, so what's the problem?
Yeah, no. It's like, it's more to do with me.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't want to feel incompetent.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, cool. People will have their opinions, of course. But when you are like truly incompetent, people can sense it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're like actively working towards becoming competent, but then people look at it and think, oh, you don't know what you're doing, you can take that more as constructive feedback and like continuously work on yourself.
I think it's a skill to not care what other people think. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think once you start social media and like content creation and putting yourself out there,
Yeah.
that's something you have to develop.
the more you don't care, the happier you are.
The happier you are. Yeah, I totally. Like, I'm so much more ruthless now than I was 6 months ago, only because I've stopped caring about what people would think of me.
Cool.
Like, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your opinions. This is what I have to do to get there. This is what I will do, period.
Yeah.
No, the last thing you want is people to get in your way, because it's very easy for someone to look at you and judge you. Like, it's very easy for someone to giggle and laugh when they see you in front of a camera. They don't know the efforts it takes to fucking talk. They don't know the amount of courage you have to be able to sit in front of a camera and talk. So,
And hate only ever comes from below. Like, no one better than you is ever gonna like
yeah,
on you, really.
totally agreed, man.
Don't have the time for it.
What's one thing you think every young man should start doing today?
Fighting.
Yeah?
Yeah, fighting 100%.
Yeah.
You just have to fight bare minimum as a man. Like, it just makes, imagine when you get into fatherhood and you have a family and make all those little things that would be harder, it makes them easier. It makes easier stuff easier. Like, little problems easier, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think fighting is definitely the one. Either fighting or going to the gym. Because, like, you go to the gym, you start to become stronger.
But there's something about fighting, like, it's competition. in the gym, it's only competition against yourself. But when you're competing against other men, that's primal. Like,
It's like that primal masculine
Yeah.
strength that kicks in, isn't it?
because it's like, yeah, you have to compete and you have to show up.
Yeah.
Because if not, someone else is going to do it. And it's the same in life. If you're not at your top, someone else is going to take your future wife. Stuff like that. It all
Yeah,
comes from
100%.
like, yeah.
There's a book called A Billion Wicked Thoughts, which was written by a bunch of researchers at Google.
Yeah.
And they looked into like porn searches that were made by men and women.
Yeah.
And the difference is first immense, and second, it dives into the subconscious programming of men and women. You know, like why they do what they do.
Yeah.
Kind of goes deep into that. So if you haven't read that book, highly recommend it. But we can sit here and talk all day, my man. But
One more question. One more question, because this is a good this is the best podcast I've been on. No offense to the others, but look, we got Ballamori in the background. What's the story about?
look at the fucking view.
This is sick.
It's just
I wish I got here earlier, but I was trying, but he's amazed.
No, it's all right, man. I understand. I know how the underground is like here
Yeah.
in London. You know.
Sorry about that, Broski.
No, that's all right, man. Look, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you taking the time to travel and do this
Yeah.
podcast. It's
Thank you for having me, Nick.
pleasure, man. Thanks, Dan.
You got one more question for the audience? I've got a question for you.
Go ahead, man.
What's your dream then? What's your
Oh,
questions?
I love that question.
Do you have an end goal?
Yeah, my goal is to become an entrepreneur. That's my end goal. I've always wanted to create something of my own that I can look at and be proud of.
Yeah.
The
You already are then.
Well, I'm working on it, isn't it? It's currently building this brand, so it'll take a while for it to get there. But I'm proud of myself for having started in the first place.
Yeah.
I have a corporate job which I love very much. I'm a hospitality duty manager, hotel duty manager,
Yeah.
and there's potential for growth there. Like I can become a GM in the next 10 years, 15 years if I want to. But there's an itch that I have to scratch, an itch for building something of my own, a business, It's like entrepreneurship is like getting thrown out in a forest and then being asked to navigate your way through it without a compass or a map.
Always scratch your itches, guys, because
Always scratch.
if you don't scratch them, someone else will scratch them and they'll beat you to it. You need to pay your ignorance debt.
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
ignorance debt. So it's like, if you don't know something, you need to take the time to learn and fail at it. And that's the ignorance debt that you have to pay. If you don't pay that ignorance debt sooner or later, you'll have a 9 to 5, your competition will be there. Like, just do it now, do everything now. Stop waiting, live the fast life.
Yeah.
Get up.
Well, I hope there's a lot of young men watching this podcast that get inspired by it and,
Yeah.
hopefully chase their dreams.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you, Nick. It's been the best podcast ever.
It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah.